It is time.
EJ, why don't you just jump right in and let's get started?
Sure, we're just gonna check out an oldie but goodie from 1996 from Traveling Without Moving. It's Jamiroquai, their third album. It got a Guinness World Record as the best-selling funk album in history.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd never heard of Jamiroquai until that one movie came out where it was like Vote for Pedro.
Oh
that
yeah.
movie?
It's Napoleon Dynamite.
Right, because he does Canned Heat at the end of it, and I was like, wow, this is like the best song and dance ever. Do you know who Jamiroquai is, Jonathan?
yeah. It's funny. This record in particular is a nice little nexus of creative inspirations for me. I was really into breakdancing from a young age, so all the dancing in this video was very inspiring to me. And then later on, from the bass playing perspective, this guy on this record, Stuart Zender, who was responsible for kind of the Jamiroquai sound in the beginning. I came back to this a lot of different parts of my life, so it means a lot to me.
Sweet. Well, let's get right on into it then.
I think I remember this video.
And like, how do they do this? Like, the floors are moving, but the set is staying the same. I forget.
I think it was that they had like some kind of
It's a green
floor.
screen, right? And
I
he's
think
like
so.
on.
We'll have to look it up. I think it's like
No,
literally
it's the
moving
floor.
forward.
It's the floors moving. Yeah.
I'd love to see the outtakes of like.
That would be interesting.
Because I think that's just the camera moving forward. I don't think that that's him moving, right?
No, it's him moving. That's the floor moving.
I like that really background guitar, that like strumming.
Boss stuff.
And that bass walk up is nice.
Yeah, I always wish the bass was mixed a little bit louder on this record.
Yeah.
Because they're really trying to make his voice stick out.
Yeah, man. They say the top hit trick is vocal snare drum that you hear in the grocery store.
So, Mike, what do you think?
I'm trying to see what the significance of the bird and the cockroach, because they keep using that to like change the scenes. So I'm wondering why they put that in there. And another thing that struck me while listening to this is just how well trodden of a trope this is, where like very strong vocals, very fun loving, funky-ish, right? But I noticed that all the instruments are like so subdued, and no one's like coming out there and like doing anything crazy. They're all just kind of like gelling together to all hold up the vocals, right? Which I think is an interesting choice.
Oh yeah. What do you think there, Jonathan?
I'm loving it, man. It's like hitting me with some fresh ears. It's been a while since I've heard this song or watched the video. The slap bass part in the chorus is so cool and rhythmically interesting. I'm going to definitely try to copy that. And I am too noticing the bird and the insect and that stuff that like kind of I missed as a kid when I was watching this on MTV or whatever.
Yeah,
So
I
I
was about
wonder.
to say that. Yeah, I'd never noticed that before.
Yeah, and because this is one of the most well-selling albums of all time, this is probably one of the most well-watched videos out there, and I just can't imagine them all getting together and they're like, "Oh, like we need to use an insect to trigger the scene change," and they all just went with it. I'm just wondering how the creative process works with such a big group of people at such a high level, like to produce something like this.
I think that it's just an idea they had. It probably has something to do with something with insanity. I guess. I'm not sure though. I might want to. I'm going to look that up. I'm going to find
Maybe
out
it's
what's going
like
on with
the
that.
crow is supposed to be like bad omens, like superstition,
Could be.
and maybe like the bug is supposed to be like sickness. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know if there's any like tie into tarot or any symbolism there. So
Yeah, because the song's called "Virtual Insanity."
Right.
So it's like maybe they're going into
Things that
things
are
that
there.
crazy people.
Things that are there but not really there.
Yeah, or
Kind of a
things
thing.
that crazy people see, right? Like, someone's like, "Oh God, there's like bugs everywhere," but there's no bugs, right? Maybe it's like that kind of angle.
Could be. But I am.
saw
Go ahead.
Bug. I don't know if you guys ever saw Bug.
The movie?
I am not.
Yeah, it's like all taking place in a hotel, and they think they have bugs crawling under their skin. It's pretty intense.
Oh, nice.
Check that out.
Moves.
That outfit is dope. And that hat is like it.
Yeah, if I remember right, I think it is a floor movie.
I'd love to see the set. I thought there's this big gray rectangle moving around.
Oh yeah.
It's all on the outside, like too much ham on a sandwich. Whoa.
Tell me all about it. I think there's something about like frontman funk, like Tower of Power, bands like the Motet, where it's like all about the singer. It's all about his personality, or like Prince, you know what I mean? And as opposed to like Wolfpack, where it's like all about the individuals, and also like Lettuce, where they don't have like a singer. They just kind of like all. It's supposed to be like a every member of the band's like an all-star thing. Right?
I feel you there, but I feel like even with Wolf and Lettuce, they're able to like be flexible and switch into that mode when they're working with a vocalist.
Which is what I think they were designed to do. I think I know that Wolfpack was designed to be like a professional backing band to put up like many, many different artists that, swing through their ranks, right?
Yeah. Hey, look who joined us in the chat. Noodly Brooke.
Noodly Brooke.
Natalie Brooke.
What's going on? How was your Hot August show? I saw a clip of it. It looked like you guys were killing it. So congratulations on that, Noodly, and welcome to the show.
Yeah.
Hi, Noodly.
Yeah.
Nice to see you.
Is Jamiroquai still playing?
I think so,
No.
yeah. No, they're not. I
Oh,
thought
no,
they were.
I thought you meant in this moment. Yeah,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
still a band.
Yeah.
They're like kind of like like an institution in the UK, so they can just kind of play whenever, and they still do some world touring. And
Yeah.
their bass player is this great dude, Paul Turner. I keep up with him on Instagram, and he's really into effects pedals, much like myself. And they're active, yeah. And all those guys like have side gigs too. When the big thing isn't popping off, they're all still working in studios and stuff. So
That's how it is. I remember Neil from Dobopod said 50 musicians, 500 bands. And, definitely is true. You got to stay busy, and you just never know what's going to pop up. I mean, like, an act that's like a side project of another act could, be bigger than what the side project was. Like, what was the original project.
Oh yeah, it happens all the time.
Yeah, and I know that members of other bands have joined Jamiroquai too. I think that they're kind of like, they have like a core members, and then they have like outliers that just kind of like float in and out, like a lot of those funk bands do. So that was a good pick.
Yeah, going back, and I hadn't heard that song in a long time, and I was like, oh, that'd be a cool song to do because the bass line just kicks. So
Yeah, that was a good one. Hi, this is Mike with Galaxy Jams Reacts. We hope that you enjoyed that React video. Be sure to check out the links below of when we're going to be live streaming our next show and also how to watch full episodes. Please hit that subscribe button. Every single one helps.